Hey guys, Stu here again. I have here a drip tip, which is the Pyrex Drip Tip for the 306. I had gotten this from John Vesey from TheEcig.com, and it's not a bad drip tip. The juice does go down pretty quick. It sits on the 306 very well, except for that it does show about, looks like a 1/16 of an inch down at the bottom, maybe a little more. You hear that noise? That's me trying to get it onto the, more like 1/8 of an inch I should say. You see right there. Now it's not perfectly flat at the bottom. There is a little space up within here that juice does go into, but it does not leak out from here. It does sit around the 306 very well. It does allow the 306 to vape very well. But the only thing is you can't really drip any more than 2 to 3 drips, and the reason being is because the more you drip into the 306, the more the 306 has a chance of leaking. And yes, 306s do leak from the 2 holes in there by the threads. I gotta just clean this up a little bit. Of course, there's still a little bit of juice in there. Now I'm just gonna throw this on my ego real fast. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this is the LR atomizer of the 306, and it's from Eikenbeek. Works very well. I'm gonna put 2 drops in here. I don't know if you can see around the sides. You'll see an air bubble there. Right there looks like a circle. And then another air bubble right there. So actually there's 2 air bubbles. There's no leakage from the bottom, but it vapes very well. I've never had juice go into my mouth while using this, while dripping. I've used this for about 2 days straight, maybe an hour here or there. Every 4 or 5 hours I will go to either my grip or my other mod that I have and use that just to give myself a break from this. I'm not really too much of a dripper, but it seems very nice. Unfortunately, they used to sell them for, I believe, $20 or $19.99, $19.95. He dropped the price by $5. I still think that the drip tip is too expensive in my opinion. Even though it's glass and it's hand blown and made, to me it's just not worth the 15 bucks. I mean, I got 2 cracks on here. I don't know if you can see the one just below my fingernail. It's not really coming up on the camera, but there's a hairline fracture there, and there's one up by the mouth part here. And every time I hit it, I'm trying to get juice out of it, and nothing comes out, so it's pretty much the juice stays in there. When it does hit the side, it just goes right down the side and right to the atomizer. So I don't have any complaints at all about this drip tip, except for the price. That's just my thing. I mean, if you can get a plastic one, you know, $2.99, $3.99, whatever, but 15 bucks, still the price to me about 10 bucks. Then it'd be worth it, but you also got to understand it's glass. You have a chance of them coming to you broken. They will break within transit. They have before, but that's not on the part of the company itself that ships them. It's really the post office, man. They don't care for what the package is. They'll step on it on the belt, and trust me, I used to work for FedEx, and I used to do the same thing, so I could care less. But the way he ships them out, they are very well packed. They are wrapped in bubble wrap, and you know, sometimes you just might get it and it might be broken. I don't know. that's just a chance that you need to take, but still, it's worth it. You know, maybe if the price was brought down, I mean, if you can get enough made at a time, you know, then that'd be, you know, well worth it. And, you know, but still, I still think that the $15 is still just a bit high. But you know, he did send it to me for free to check it out and everything. Since it was sent to me, and you know, I used it. It's just not going to be used a lot. I'm not really a dripper, so I like my map tank. That is really what I use and everything. And this is not bad to have though, because it does allow me, and I don't have any of the plastic ones. I've never ever liked the plastic ones that we used to use on the 306s. Just the fact that when the 306 heated up, the plastic would come off in your mouth, you know, and that just sucked. So, but that's me. Anyways, if you want to get yourselves one, then by all means try it out. But like I said, you might run the risk, but it's a very, very small risk. I'll say the 3% risk. It might get you broken because it is glass. So just do be careful when you order it, and you know, maybe mention to them to wrap it in a bag and then bubble wrap or extra bubble wrap. Bubble wrap isn't really all that heavy, so really as far as when you pay for shipping and stuff, you should be able to get a little bit extra bubble wraps to make sure that nothing happens to it. Mine came to me, it was, you know, there was no damage. But I did see a little crack, so actually it cuts into the glass. I'm not sure what it is. It's not constant throughout the whole thing. It's only in 2 spots, and I'm not sure why. But you know, it is what it is. So on a scale of 1 to 10 for the drip tip, ease of use, I'm going to give it a 10. Looks, I'm going to give it a 10. Functionality, I'm going to give it a 10. Dependability, I've only had it a short time, so right with that, I'm going to say a 7 for now. I will report if I've got it more than 2 months, then I will make another review on it as a follow-up. Alright, give me some time. Alright, I haven't dropped it, so I'm pretty lucky with that part so far. Fitting on it, now I do have a Bowway 306 drip tip, atomize on me. One of those days, I tell you. You know, price point, I'm going to give it a 5 because I still think $15 for it is just still too high. If they were still charging $20, I would say if you've got the money, you get it. If you work off a budget, you can do without it. But that's just my opinion. So until next time, peace and hand loose, everybody. Right? Stay on. Bye.